time, first of all. And very simple task for us today here. Basically what I have are some simple contracts. And as you know, Lars Anderson does not like to give unsolicited advice. So what he has asked me to do on his behalf is to simply inform you that he wants to give you advice and that you can give your consent by signing these forms here. This way, brings it all above board. So, if you want to just go ahead and sign that, and if you continue to watch this video, that means that you do give your verbal consent, the equivalent of anyway. And if you do not give your consent, well, you can simply turn this video off. No harm, no foul, no problem. Two years ago, Deedz, we talked about how if you trust God with your future in the here and now, that these miracles will start to unlock and they will be installed into your life in a nice pattern that will bring you into a place of freedom, healing, life, and just overall awesomeness for the Deedz to collect. And it worked. It worked extremely well. You are in a beautiful circumstance. You've never been happier from my point of view. Your happiness is sustainable. You're steady. And you are consistently becoming a greater version of yourself every single month. That's massive. And the areas that I believe are the lowest hanging fruit that will bring you the most benefit with the least amount of time is simply this: programming your mind, renewing your mind into a full trust towards the Holy Spirit for everything in your future. Everything. Every single circumstance, every single person, every relationship, every profession, every achievement, every dream, every desire, absolutely anything and everything you can entrust with confidence to the Holy Spirit. Because the Holy Spirit is the Spirit of the Father, and the Father, as you know, gives us every good gift. So the more that the Deedz is able to trust the future, the more the Deedz is able to collect all of the goodness. So there it is, Deedz. I made a video and also an MP3. You could even play it at night while you fall asleep. It is the very soundtrack that I made last year called Living Water, Rest. Live by faith, not by sight. Live by cause and not by effect. First, and most importantly, continually recognize the presence of the Holy Spirit all around you, and conduct yourself with the attitude and the character of Jesus Christ. If you do these two things, everything that you need and hope for will be given to you. The light that brings rise to everything is forming your experience in real time, here and now.
to allow the greatest projection of his light through you is to operate in his spirit, his conscious stream of thought within your mind. When you align with his conscious thoughts, anything and everything resulting from those thoughts will succeed and will bring benefit to you and to everyone around you. This is faith, the cause of all physical matter. The physical substance of reality is the effect of his voice. And faith is the force that aligns you with his voice. And this is why everything that you need and hope for will be given to you, because you are literally becoming one with his conscious stream of thought that leads your every word, your every decision, and your every action, bringing you constant victory. His stream of thought brings every good gift into your life. When you operate in faith, reinforced with hope and love, living water explodes like a geyser inside of your heart. And the Holy Spirit literally becomes expressed through you. So do not be anxious or worried about anything, but in every single circumstance, while in a state of prayer, use your imagination to envision the good gift that you want to receive. And then come into a state of appreciation as if that gift is already locked into your trajectory. It is already a done deal. If you do this, you will experience it in your future. Peace is the conclusive, assuring evidence that you are receiving his thoughts at all times. You are empowered by the Holy Spirit to concentrate your present awareness into acknowledging and recognizing every good gift that is in your experience right here and now. You can look back and see all of the good gifts that have been given to you in the days past. And with your imagination, you can envision every good gift that is on its way to you right now. This state of peace is available at all times. It is simply up to you to perceive him all around you and to trust him with everything that is coming towards you. This is why the kingdom is all around you. Because the Holy Spirit is all around you at all times. When when you are in a state of genuine appreciation, triggered by an inherent knowing that your prayer has been answered, whatever you specifically experienced and hoped for within your imagination during your prayer is now aligned with your future. This is how we bring heaven to earth. And this is how you receive every good gift that is yearning to be delivered into your life. I urge you to boldly believe that whatever you ask him for is already as good as yours right now, this very moment. Be convinced that you are guaranteed to experience your heavenly request, and so you shall. The act of you having complete confidence that he will deliver this good gift into your life, this very act of entrusting that process to him, is the very thing that brings it into your life like a gravitational force. Trust him completely with whatever it is you are wanting to experience. Whatever good gift was experienced in your imagination during prayer, and you will see this in your life. And then his peace, which reassures your heart and transcends all understanding, that peace which stands guard over your heart and mind in Jesus, is yours. This peace is the proof that your requested experience is now locked into your sequence of life events to be experienced. This is the Holy Spirit working through you. And here is a key on how to focus and amplify this power to be his vessel. Listen closely. Whatever is pure and wholesome, whatever is lovely and brings peace, if there is any excellence, anything worthy of praise, think continually on these things. Center your mind on them and implant them into your heart. As you do this, your heart becomes spiritually purified. It becomes a place for his inhabitation. This is when the Father speaks through you and to you. This is when you become one with Yeshua, Jesus Christ. This is when you are literally bringing heaven to earth. Let your heart continually be guided by the peace of Jesus, who called you into peace, into his one body. And always, always be in a constant state of appreciation. Your master key is your master's peace. When you feel the perfect peace of Jesus, everything becomes beautiful. In that moment, all that you can feel is love. That's his presence. The emotional experience of this becomes an overwhelming sense of appreciation. And this type of peace comes by trusting him with everything and everyone. The Father knows how to lead you, and he knows how to lead everyone that you love. Entrust everything and everyone to the Holy Spirit. Before you do anything, put your trust totally and wholeheartedly into the Holy Spirit. If you do this, every single plan that you make will succeed. The key to experiencing constant victory in your life is to trust the Holy Spirit completely. The Father has a full recollection of everything that is currently taking place in your life. And he also has the resolution of victory for every single circumstance that you will ever encounter. But he can only lead you if you trust him. He works everything together to accomplish his purpose for you and through you. The glory that was given from the Father to Jesus has now been given to you through the Holy Spirit. This glory brings rise to every lovely scenario in your life. It makes real every pure and excellent experience because you experience him. You can make plans for your future, but the Holy Spirit chooses the steps that you take to get there. So be rest assured, he will bring you right where he wants you through his Spirit. There is no other option because he loves you. Faith manifests your hopes into reality and becomes the very foundation needed to acquire the things that you long for. It is all the evidence that you need as proof that what you want to experience is now aligned with your life. Envelop yourself with the heavenly concept that you want to bring into your life by using your imagination in a state of prayer. Experience it using every single sense in the greatest detail that you can possibly think of. As you do this, you will start to feel a sense of peace come over you. And that is the indicator that the deed is done. The prayer has been answered. And now that very experience is going to be made manifest in your life, in your future. Every gift that the Father freely gives to you is good and perfect, emanating out from where He exists. He radiates from a higher dimensional space where there are no hidden shadows. And He is never, never subject to change. Every desire for joy, peace, love, understanding, coherence, empowerment, freedom, and life in fullness is from the Holy Spirit. He is the source of everything you could ever want to experience. May the power of His Spirit continually surround you and your life with His superabundance until you radiate with hope. And then you will be convinced of how perfect the Father of lights always was, is, and forever will be. Trust Him with all of your heart and do not rely on your own insight or understanding. This right here, this is the most important thing that you can ever dedicate your mind into focusing on. This level of trust is activated by simply choosing to do the following. In everything that you experience, acknowledge and recognize the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is everything that is lovely and that brings peace. The Holy Spirit is everything that is pure and wholesome. The Holy Spirit is everything that is of excellence. The Holy Spirit is everything that gives you life. Find the Holy Spirit in your experience. Feel the hopeful peace of Jesus Christ within you, and then the Holy Spirit will lead you with bold coherence into constant victory. This level of trust will be health to every system in your body and every single cell. It will fill you with His perfect peace. It will open your heart, allowing a full reception of the Holy Spirit as your inheritance. To receive the Father's thoughts, you only need to ask 2 questions. 1, how can I demonstrate love in this moment? And 2, what can I entrust to a greater degree to the Holy Spirit?